Well, elephant in the room, guys. We have to address it.
Yeah. That Finland joined NATO.
That's big news.
That's big news for, like, military and, like...
In Finland.
Yeah, as a country.
Finland. Yeah. So...
We're just kidding, you guys. There's something else we need to address, though.
And that is...
that Kate Trinata and Amine are collabing.
Yeah.
For this...
That's actually big.
This year in 2023, they're collabing.
And we are so excited. And we just had to talk about it.
Exactly.
Okay, but actually...
okay. This is the thing.
We're being serious this time. This is huge. Okay?
That, Jeremy Hansen is the first Canadian astronaut to join NASA's Artemis 2 mission and orbit the moon.
Isn't that something?
Jeremy Hansen himself.
And that's huge, especially for Canada and for
Hansens all over the world.
Jeremy Hansens.
Yeah. Jeremy Hansens.
Okay. I'm just kidding.
Hey guys.
Hi. The actual elephant in the room is that I shaved all my hair off.
And that the real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
But can you please stand up?
Yeah, I'm Slim Shady. I'm also, my parents keep saying Sinead O'Connor. Because she like shaved her head in like the 90s or something. So, Slim Shady. That's their little nickname for me. So if you're just listening, go
watch it.
Or check the Instagram or something.
Taryn.
You can see.
Yes, Taryn is the real Slim Shady, and she has a little blonde buzz, and she looks so adorable.
Thank
and
you.
I got off work and saw that and was a little bit speechless. I didn't think she'd actually do it, but
I didn't tell anyone except for my sibling. Like, I didn't even tell my parents. I went upstairs. I shaved it off. I went upstairs and I was like, "Mom, can you get the back?" And she cried a little bit. Because she always does that whenever I cut my hair at all. She'll, like, start crying. Like,
Taryn cut her hair from, like, here to here, and it was a process.
Yeah, and it was, like, I'm like, I don't care. It's just hair.
You know, my sister was like, well, if you're gonna shave your head, do it when you're 18.
Yeah, and when I'm on my gap year and, like, I have jobs that it doesn't matter.
No, I was thinking about you going into, like, your accounting job.
Yeah, like, oh, it's so fun. Like, Laurelie's mom has seen me blonde, and then I came in and I had orange hair, and then I bleached my eyebrows also. Yeah. And I kind of hid that with my bangs. And then brown hair.
And now no hair.
Yeah, and now I'm just going to show up and be like, hey. She's going to be like, you are not doing front desk anymore.
She'd be like, you look like a punk. That's what they're going to say at lawyer job, for sure. But
what's the over-under on someone asking to touch my head at the lawyer job?
There's just like one person I would think of that would ask to do that, and that's your bestie. Whoever complimented your
bestie. I'm just friends with everyone.
Yeah. And she's crying.
The sunscreen is still in my eye.
Well,
guys, if you can tell that I have no mascara on one eye, it's because I cried.
Yeah, they can see that. They can see right through you.
You don't know them, okay?
Oh, I know my face. But yeah, it's fun, and I had to, like, warn my dad. Like, you didn't see him. He's not home right now. But, like, I had to be like,
so funny.
Like, Dad, Taryn shaved her head. Because every time I go for a haircut, he's like, what, are you getting a buzz cut? Like, ha ha ha, girls have hair. Boys have no hair. But then I was like, Taryn shaved her head. He goes, and he was like bald? And I was like, well, like, buzz. And he goes, oh, okay.
It's so funny.
But me, I would, like, break the news to him.
Yeah, like, okay, don't act weird.
No, literally. I was like, you're gonna send him into, like, a coma or something. He's gonna ask me to do it or something.
Literally be like, well,
like, hey, that's efficient.
Or he's gonna be like, so now you're gonna do it because your friend did. If your friend jumped off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge? Just so scared. You're like, I'm going for a haircut. He's like,
no. Oh god,
it's been really fun though. Like,
yeah,
because I cut it, and then the lady who lives 2 doors down, she texted me and she was like, can you babysit? And I was like, I had bleach in my hair,
Oh.
And it needed to be in there for like 20 minutes, and then I had to shower and like dry off, whatever. So it literally it cut it like so close. Like I finished and I immediately just walked out there. So they were the first people, and she was like, I love it. So fun. And then the one kid did not care. He was playing video games. He was like, I don't care. And then the other kid, she just kept like giving me like this, and then she like went to give her mom a hug to say bye, and she like whispered, she was like, she's bald now. I'm right here.
Just like, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Just like, why? So that was fun. And then I went to work on Sunday, and I nanny for these 2 kids, and I showed up, and like my aunt was like, yeah, she was just like, oh, that's cool, like that was a big thing when we were younger, like Sinead O'Connor. And I was like, yeah, I've heard it. And then I went downstairs because I had asked them last Sunday. I was like, should I shave my head? And I asked them separately, and the boy, he was like, yeah, you should do it. And then the girl was like, no, don't do it. She was like laughing at me. She's like, no. And I was like, what if I like shaved it and went blonde again? Because we always talk about how much I changed my hair color. And she was just like, no. And I was like, you don't think it'd look cool? And she's like, I think it look cool. I think you just shouldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
I think it would look funny.
I want you to be a little bitch.
Yeah.
You want you to be my little bitch.
And I was like, okay, this is funny. So I showed up, and they would not look at me for like a good minute and a half. Like both of them were like just like ignoring me, like they didn't know who I was, which was so funny.
Oh, they probably didn't. They're kids.
And then the one kid, the boy, he like was like, whatever, it's fine. He warmed up to it. But the girl, she was just like, she'd look away. She would not look at me, and she'd just be like, I hate it. She's just like, I hate it so much. And I was like, it's just hair. It doesn't look
like,
cool. And she's like, it looks funny. Like, it looks funny. And I was like, I like how it looks, so this isn't hurting my feelings right now, but oh wow, like you're so
bullying
mean to me.
It's when you sat them down and you go, so listen here.
Yeah. Well, like,
what did you say the first time you picked up and say, listen, go find a rock.
Go run around and think about it and come back, and then you can have an opinion on my hair. No, but then I just go there now and I just play video games because they only want to play video games, but they don't want to play it. They just want me to play and they just want to watch. So I just played Breath of the Wild, and then I was sitting there and they were sitting like on either side of my shoulder, and they were just like, can I touch it? And so they'd just sit there and just rub my head. Like,
it does feel nice.
It does feel nice, and I've been doing it the whole time, but that was like my way to get them to warm up to it. It was like, they're just sitting on either side.
Conditioning.
Yeah. I took a picture. It was really cute. But
just kids with hands on your head.
Literally.
Mind control.
Yeah. But yeah,
it was not an April Fool's prank.
No, I like planned it specifically. I was like asking Amity, I was like, okay, how do I make this like the funniest possible? How do I prank people the most? So yeah, I posted and I said I'm shaving my head today, like early April Fool's. And then like Leah, yeah, you replied, and then you were like, oh.
I was like, oh, April Fool's.
And then Carson responded and was like, I got so excited. And then Leah responded and was like, wait, actually? And I was like, Leah, what day is it? And she was like, ugh. And then later.
Yeah. No, because I texted Leah that night. I just said, why am I holding it like this? And I was just like, Taryn actually shaved her head. She goes, what? I thought that was a joke. And now I know why.
She was so confused because I was like playing it up that I pranked her, and then she responded when I did, and I was like, I double pranked you. So then she thought that I was still joking, but I meant like I double pranked as in like I pranked you so good that I actually did it. And then yeah, Leah was like, it looks good though, you should actually do it. And I was like I did. I did. It was funny when everyone would be like, I feel like you could still prank me with this. Like I posted like 3 pictures of me.
No, but it was like in your bathroom with like dim lighting, and we're like, you're an editor, we know that.
I'm a little sneaky.
Yeah.
So that was fun. I love being a little prankster.
Yeah, she does.
And I was gonna do it anyways, so I thought, perfect time.
No, but like, obviously it's gonna grow before the summer, but like, it being that short and like, just like doing this and it's air dried.
I know. It's like, I just put toner in it and just let it dry.
You're gonna use no shampoo and conditioner.
It's nice. Yeah. It's really nice.
It's also just like funny seeing hair without like a part in it.
I know, it just does whatever it wants. Just like I can see where my hair like naturally grows. My mom was like, you should do like the 2000s like gel thing where you gel it all forward and then you have like the little
like the little baby.
I was like, no.
Oh, brother. Don't do that.
But it's fun, and I'm blonde again, and I love being blonde again. And I'm hoping, by like summer it'll be like kind of pixie cut-ish. I just have to learn how to use gel.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
You have time.
I have so much time.
I had a few things to say.
I can't even, my phone's just open because I can't, if I close it, it just won't work.
Oh yeah, Taryn got a new phone screen and it's...
Yeah, because Karissa gave me her old phone like a year ago and it was cracked, and then I had a phone screen replacement thing in my drawer for so long, and I was finally like, Dad, can you just do it? And now it doesn't work anymore. So,
don't try and contact Taryn anymore.
No. Any text I get just frustrates me so
bad. I was gonna say, I was at work doing our little scanning thing, and I was just like staring at the scanner, and I was like, how come sometimes it lets like 90 pages go through and sometimes it's like 50? Like, it's really like so choosy. I'm like, oh, it needs to like get in the mood. Like, I was like, oh, I have to like warm it up. And,
oh, that's so funny.
Because I was like, oh, she's delicate. I was thinking that to myself. I was like, that's a good podcast.
That is really funny. She has to be in the mood.
Just be like, shh. It's just you and me.
Just you in the copy room. Just be like, nobody here?
Actually, good. But I was like, Jesus Christ, like, because it's true.
It literally, it does have a mind of its own.
Part human.
It is. It's like, it can read my mind, and if I, like, don't pay enough attention to it, then it's like, I'm stopping, so you gave me attention.
Exactly.
It's like a pet.
Most needy girlfriend ever.
Literally.
Oh.
That's so funny. Also, I came home with a migraine, and my mom was like, you have to quit that job.
Yeah, I think you do.
Because she was also, like, she used to, like, you have to copy things in like the school office in high school or something. Okay. She's like, I used to get a headache every day from like the...
Maybe there's like a frequency noise or something.
Yeah, it's like a noise, or it's like the chemicals in like the I don't know.
Yeah. Well, like, I think I'm gonna quit it at the end of April. But
okay.
Yeah. Because
I would love to do that.
Because Kieran's taken over for us. But yeah. Do whatever you need to for your health.
Yeah. I can stay till the end of April, because we gotta grind. Yeah. But we'll just see how many migraines I get there. I'm just not driving home with a migraine again.
Yeah, don't do that.
As soon as I got my car, I was like, what the fuck am I?
Well, I'm like, what makes more sense, for you to drive or for me to drive? And then like probably me, because I can drop you off, and there isn't a hazard. Like if you get a migraine.
Oh, if I get a migraine,
and I can just come back.
True. But then you have to drive to work every day.
Yeah, well, that's up to you.
It's fine. I'll just transit. It's also like, it sucks because I had breakfast that morning. I woke up. I was feeling so good, and then I just had a migraine. It wasn't a bad one. Like, I could still think. I just couldn't see. And then
that's good for driving.
Yeah. When I got home, because I was like, I could still think and be like, okay, I have to like see the green lights. If I couldn't think at all, then I would actually be freaking out. But then when I got home, I got like a headache, and like my limbs went numb and stuff.
Oh, not good.
I wish I could scroll to see the rest of my notes.
Yeah, well, you work on that.
I'll be here.
That picture Taryn posted of me was the same day she got a migraine, but
within an hour,
it was
probably.
Yeah, I was looking at that picture yesterday, and I was like, I look like the back of my head is like flat, like my hair is like flat, and I was like, I look like one of those babies that you like lay down for too long, and their head shape like morphs to be like a square, like a trapezoid.
You need one of those like helmets.
Yeah, head shaping helmets for my hair, because I was like, I try to make it flippy in the back so it doesn't look like that.
It's flippy now.
And then you know what else I thought of? Look at how stupid my back profile is. Like, that's a bouncer.
I don't think anyone's back profile looks cool.
Exactly.
I think mine is probably worse in... You're so far away from the thing. Mine's probably worse in the way that I won't do that. I'm not gonna let the world see that.
Let the world see. But I just thought I should share that with you because it's really kind of heartbreaking that I look like that.
You know what I was thinking? Is... Remember when we...
I fucked it up. Okay, go ahead.
Because I have a cousin who's like 10 or something, and he's like super into World War II, which is a little frightening, but
already?
I'm like, this is so normal. At least it's like it's not niche.
Yeah.
It's like every 10-year-old boy likes World War II.
Yeah.
And guns. But I was like, you really need to learn everything about the wars, and I'll help you, because I think that's so fun to just like for you to know everything about wars and go into... Oh my god.
You got this.
I'm rebooting.
Me? Are you talking?
You.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'll have like flashcards and I'll help you.
Perfect. Just like all the wars?
Yeah, just every war.
Okay.
Because I'm like, you go into like a history class in university and you know more than like...
A man? That'd be nice.
I was going to say a name, but I'm gonna omit it.
Oh, yeah. I
Cut that.
I thought that's what you were going to say, but then the way you mouthed it, I was like, M? Vocal warm-ups again. But yeah, I think that'd be really knowledgeable of me.
When we go on our road trip.
Farron, if you're listening,
text me back, please. God. Keep checking her location to be like, is she okay? I'm like, she's definitely okay. Fine. She's just not answering her phone.
Not listening to me. To her mother.
I am your mother. That's from an SNL sketch. I'm actually so pissed off that it's like -15.
Yes.
I was gonna wear shorts today because
it's just fully snowed again. Forecast says 16 degrees early next week. And if that's true, yeah. And if that's true,
we're gonna be swimming.
Oh, brother,
swimming. We're gonna be doing the breaststroke to work.
Oh God. Does this earring and necklace combo give Care Bear? Yeah. That's what someone at work told me, and I was like,
chunky hearts.
You're kind of right.
Yeah, I love Care Bears.
Oh my God, I was gonna say something right before you said you're pissed off it's -15. What were we talking about?
War. What is it good for?
Flashcards and knowledge.
Oh, road trip. My hair looks red.
That's a stretch.
In the things.
Yeah.
Guys,
just like the duck. The duck on the side. The cup. I don't remember what I was gonna say, but
frick
me, man. I've been on kind of a personal grind lately. Like, I've been telling myself like once a day, I'm like, do something you've been putting off for so long, and I've been doing it for the last like week. And it's like on Saturday, I did something before I worked, which is like rare because I'm like, no, I work at 4 p.m. I can't do anything all day.
Yeah.
But I took my clothes, like garbage bag of clothes that's been sitting on my floor for like 2 weeks. I gave it to Village Green, which I want to go into their new location, which
we did.
I know, but I want to go in again because it's been like a month and they have stuff now. But I donated stuff and I could not figure out how to get around, like to where to drop off, like a bag of stuff. So, when we went, fun fact, we went in the wrong way. It's a one-way parking lot, and we went right in and out only thing. Oh. So I did that again, and there was a guy being like, no, you have to go back. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, why isn't there a sign?
Yeah.
But I leave, and there's a sign on the left side of the road, of like the entrance, which I was like, okay, that's not how it works. Yeah. And it was like a pinkish color, or it was like an off-white background, and then in red ink it said out only or whatever. which put like a no entry sign, which I was like, that was such a weird sign. But I guess there is a sign, so stupid Karissa.
Wrong, yeah.
And then I went in, because usually I get so stressed driving. Like, the second I make a mistake, I'm like, I need to go home. Like, this is gonna be an awful day and I'm gonna keep being stupid. But I was like, no, it's okay. Like, you're here. Everything's fine. You backed out of the parking lot. Like, what is the problem? And I parked and I was like looking, because it said donations on side entrance. So I was just gonna like walk up with the bag, but it was a drive up thing on that I couldn't get to, so I had to get in my car again and like drive around. And I was like, this is fine. And I had to like park just like in the alley. There wasn't a part for me to like actually pull in and like get out of the way. So I was like, this is also fine. This is an alley. No one comes down here, and it was fine. But I was like, you think going in an out only entrance would be enough to kill me? But I persevered
and got into more trouble.
Literally. And guess what? No one died.
Yeah. And it was fine.
And I'm a survivor. But I'm really proud of myself. Like, honestly, like, even just, like, I would have started crying. The old me a month ago, would have freaked out at going in, like, an exit only. But I was like, you know what? If you take a deep breath, the guy who told you to leave won't even remember it.
No. He didn't even see you. Like, it's fine.
That's all I had to say.
That's a good goal to have.
Yeah, and like, the one more thing I need to do is just vacuum, and it's always the one thing I need to do, and I can't. You couldn't put a gun to my head and make me vacuum. Leah, shut the fuck up.
Give me $5 and I'll vacuum. Every time I come over to record, give me $5 and I'll vacuum your entire basement.
Okay. Buy her a fun little milky drink.
Yeah, exactly. There was something I was good. Oh, I haven't been setting goals for myself like that. I just kind of like, I just go on my phone for a bit and then I'm like, I'm so bored. This is not helping. Like, Instagram Reels isn't even giving me the dopamine anymore. And like, I stay away from TikTok and YouTube. There's like 2 channels that I even
like pay attention to. Yeah.
So I just like sit on my phone and I'm like, I'm so bored. There's not enough apps. And then I just walk around my house like being an absolute menace. Like, somebody tell me what to do.
It's crazy how we have we're so adjusted to like so much like media consumption and like overstimulation that like we're like regressing in a way, but also like progressing and being like, I can't look at my phone anymore.
Yeah.
And it's very good.
I know. It's like, I don't know. I still like, my screen time is really up. If I watch like one YouTube video, then it's like, oh, there was 20 minutes.
There.
And I don't like when it's very high, but
but it's getting sunny out. And
so
we can freaking run around.
Oh my god.
No, a month until I can delete Snapchat, and I'm so excited.
Right. You have a time limit on that? Yeah, you delete Snapchat. I'll probably have to get a flip phone.
Yeah.
No, my dad said he'll just have to order, because I think the screen was just like cheap.
No, probably.
But I'm like, let me just get a flip phone. I can do everything that I need on my laptop.
And if you have your freaking camcorder?
I know, my camcorder, my film camera, and my... It's not a CD Walkman, it's called a Discman.
We good. I'm a fat man. Feed you drugs like Pac-Man.
I embarrassed myself. It's not called a CD Walkman. Walkman is cassettes. Or tapes, or whatever.
What is it called then?
Discman. CD Walkman rolls off the tongue better, but...
It does.
It
sounds cooler.
Stupid, so whatever.
You would never sound stupid. Not to me.
My hair behind my ear.
Oh, she's gonna be doing that now.
I wish I could see my notes.
Oh, I thought you said your nose. I was like, why can't you?
Just trying so hard.
Well, is that like Instagram fact being like, you can actually see your nose. Your brain chooses to ignore it.
I see it right now.
Schnoz.
Oh.
But.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna start talking about myself.
Okay. So last week we were talking about weddings and marriage and and stuff. I saw an Instagram reel. I would pull it up right now, but I can't, but I can describe it to you. It's this guy walking down the aisle, and nope, it's this guy waiting at the end of the aisle. It's like a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
He's waiting.
It is a ceremony of love.
He's the groom. Yes. He's the groom. He's standing at the altar or whatever, and then his daughter walks down. She's a bridesmaid for like, I don't know if it's her mom or if like his whatever. So it's his kid, and she's walking down as a bridesmaid before like the bride comes out.
Okay.
And he's like weeping. So my question is, would you be pissed off if your husband had a daughter from a previous marriage and cried more when she walked down the aisle as a bridesmaid than when you walked down?
When he walked down as a bridesmaid, and then I'm coming after,
come out and like he cried way more, like he already cried, and then like you come out and he's just like a little bit
cried at his daughter being a bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
I don't know.
Maybe it's like, I guess if it's like from a previous marriage, being like, oh, she's taking part of it.
I don't really know the context. I'm just making this up. Yeah.
But she's making up her own. I get it.
Even if it was okay, so let's say you had this kid with this guy, and then she's like 12 or something,
mm-hmm.
and then you're like, okay, we'll get married now. Like now that I know you're not gonna pull some shit with me, and so it's your daughter.
Okay.
Would you be upset if he cried more?
Yeah. Well, it's also like why are you crying? It makes absolutely everywhere. Oh, why are you crying if your daughter's walking down the aisle in like a dress?
I mean, you could say the same thing about, oh, why are you crying if your wife is just walking down?
Okay, but no, that's so different.
I'm playing devil's advocate right now.
Well, if it's your daughter being a bridesmaid to like your soon-to-be wife and you're crying more at the I'd be pissed off. I wouldn't be like angry, just be like,
because it's also like about me.
Yeah.
Like if it was her graduation, and she came out in a dress, and then I came out in a dress because I'm also going to the graduation, and you cried at her, then this isn't about me. The wedding is about me.
Yeah, exactly.
And literally only me. I'm gonna do like rehearsals for crying.
Yeah, literally be like, okay, come on.
You're gonna cry at me, or you're not gonna cry at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need to like figure out. This is so like mean and
not a real problem at all. That's what Taryn's just kind of conjured up.
I just saw it. And I thought about our last episode. Okay, what if the daughter's like 2 and it's a flower girl and everyone's like, she's so cute.
Well, like if you're like, aw, my daughter's in a wedding,
weeping.
I wouldn't be like that's more normal if it's like a baby, but like, again, like
to be
weeping.
Honest, I disagree.
What?
It's just a baby.
Like, yeah. No, I was about to be like, to be weeping, that's insane. If you're like welling up, like, okay, if you're like welling up at your daughter walking down, I guess
that's fine.
Bridesmaid, that's
it's just
fine.
You can't cry more.
Yeah.
You can't cry a bunch at your daughter coming out before, and then I come out, and it's not a big thing.
Your wife, your bride,
and you're like the music changes, and then I'm about to come out, and everyone stands up, and you're like, no, I already cried though. Like now I'm just wiping away tears from before.
No.
It's like, it's important to like your kids, but like look at me.
No, this goes back to our old argument. It's about the mom.
Literally,
it
should be always.
Oh. The kid will find happiness somewhere else.
That's the point, is you just like have a kid and then whatever. Maybe it's because my parents like don't care about us and are just like so fine with like, no, like we like you guys and we're like friends, but like we are gonna live together when you guys move away.
Which is how it should be.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
So if you're married, you might want to like talk to your partner and like think about.
Just think.
Yeah. Just do some.
There's a lot of thinking to be done.
These 2 like 18, 19-year-old girls, we know what we're talking about, and you should change your marriage around.
Yes, because we know all. We went to Sage. We know all.
Yeah, and we're totally not just like bitter people with no world experience.
No, we're the most perfect people ever. That was something I had used to describe Taryn and I's friend group a lot in high school. It's just that, like, as bad people got bad. We were just like, I was just like, wow, my friends are the best, and we are perfect people, and I'm a perfect person, and I'm so smart for choosing good people to be friends with.
You kind of gotta give yourself credit when...
Like, once in a while, I'm like, okay, I've been friends with you for fucking, like, 9 years. And Carson for, like, 12. And Leah for, like, 12. And, like, Laura Lee, after we broke through with her. Like, a few
We've been
years.
friends with Laura Lee for 10 years,
yeah.
feels like. Synchronized sniff.
And, like,
sniffing.
Farron and Rowan for also 7 or 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Especially with so many people coming and going. It's like...
So maybe you should listen to us.
Because we've been friends with our friends for a long time. That means we can talk to you about how much your husband should be crying at your wedding.
Exactly. And we haven't really had, like, big fallouts with people either.
No. Just men.
No. Yeah, I mean, they don't count.
That was another thing that I wrote down but I can't see right now is in the last episode we were talking about how, like, I think you said, like, that's why guys and girls just, like, can't be friends automatically, which I think is, like, it's true, but it's also, like, not, like, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about it, I'm like, why would that happen? Because, like, you can be friends with, like, girls who like girls, and it's never, like, an issue. It's literally just when men don't see you as a person. Because you can be friends with, like, I could be friends with a guy if, like, he saw me as a person, as an equal to be friends with.
Yeah.
But if they just see you as, like, something to be desired, or lesser than, like, you will never understand my jokes, then you can't be friends.
True.
So it's sad.
It is up to the guy and how he was raised.
I could be friends with anyone, but
Mr. Man can't be.
See me as a person.
That's like, this is not, like, going off of that, but it's something I was thinking about. I remember Leah and I cracked this code when we were, like, 14, and being like, how come girls are friends with, like, gay guys, but guys are never friends with, like, gay girls?
Yeah. Or if they are, it's like...
I really can't picture a single example of, like, guys being
in real
friends.
life, I can't. I think I've seen stuff, like, on the internet of girls just being, like... And then they just confide in you because they think you're one of the guys, and it's, like... They just confide in you about how disgusting they see women, and you're like, no, we are not on the same level yet.
No, brother.
But I do think that, like, never happens.
Yeah, or, like, not nearly in the same scale.
No, again, because it's like they're still a woman, like, they still have to, like, see them as a person. Where with us, it's like we aren't friends with straight guys that often because they don't see us as people, but like a gay guy. You understand us, which sometimes
they do not, but, like,
for the most part,
they are also dealing with shitty men. So
we have a common ground. Yeah.
But yeah,
like, why can't we just all be friends?
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? I don't know how it goes at all. Actually,
I think it's just that over and over again for like 3 minutes.
You bet.
What?
Let's see.
This is me pretending to scroll because my phone isn't.
Yeah, because your phone doesn't work. In like 10 days, actually like a week, you can start booking campsites. And I'm like, okay, where do I want to go?
Yeah, we have a little big trippy planned that we have recently.
Oh God, sorry. Leah just texted me saying one of FaceTime today or tomorrow. I go, maybe tonight. She goes, Betty Weddy. For it to be like Bet. It says Betty Weddy. Ew. Sorry, that distracted me.
Betty Weddy.
We do have a little road trip planned, and I really hope it works out. But I gotta know soon because it's gonna be a long time.
It's like out of our hands at the moment.
Yeah.
Farron.
Hey Farron,
if you're listening to this on your little AirPods in your little hostel or something, text me back.
Oh, we saw Creed 3
Yeah, right after we did that episode
about Jonathan Majors. Not our proudest moment, but we were like, hey, I think we have to see it.
He's the bad guy, so it's fine.
Exactly.
And it wasn't a great movie, but it was fun to watch.
It's actually insane how the Rocky and Creed movies have the exact same plot over and over again.
There's like, how many Rocky movies are there?
There's like 5 or something.
There's like 5 Rocky ones, and then there's Rocky Balboa, and then there's like...
Oh, God.
There's a lot, and then there's 3 Creed movies, and there'll probably be more. They'll probably, like, in, like, 10 years, they'll give, like, the daughter a spin-off.
Oh, probably. That's so funny.
That's what they were gearing up to do.
Like, why? Just never ending.
Money. It was a good directorial debut for Michael B. Jordan, and it was... Just the choreography is always really good in those movies.
It's also just funny being the director and just being like, no, I'm like the most beautiful man alive.
Like, I'm taking my shirt off right now.
Yeah. No, the scene of him like training with like the mirror in like the desert or whatever, that was calculated. You know what it was,
doing. And like he posts those pictures on Instagram too. He posted a bunch of like behind the scenes things, and I looked through, it was like 10 pictures in the Instagram thing. Jonathan Majors was not in a single picture. Ooh. So I'm like, okay, this doesn't mean you're a good person, but it does mean that you're not.
That you know what's happening. Oh yeah, and then the charges were dropped against Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, I posted on my story being like, I love when this happens. It's crazy how it just always happens. It's like this, you know, gets dropped immediately, mysteriously. I wonder why. Definitely means that they're innocent, right?
Yep. Oh my God.
I know I have more things.
I
cannot find them.
Unnamed coworker, I'm not gonna name drop people, but was just like oh, and I went, it's magic, you know.
I was gonna say
She said it perfectly. Oh, I like have never heard that before.
Me neither. I've only heard it from like American people saying it.
No.
We have like Pizza 73.
Speaking of American, I was looking at pictures that we took on our little trip. Wow.
To New York?
Yeah. And I was just like, I just cannot get over the ambiance of the states that the East like states hold, and like I don't like it, I don't think. Like, I was like, we also did go in, like, November. Wasn't, like, an ideal time. But I was like...
Virginia made it a lot worse.
So much worse.
Yeah. The other day, I was like, I kind of missed New York. I would like to go back
No,
there.
I want to go back to New York, specifically. But, like... Yeah.
Providence was fun. It was, like... It was just, like, a little eerie, though. Yeah. Especially, I think it was because we were just in New York, and there's...
so much happening.
Millions of people, and then we go to Providence, and I'm like, is this a ghost town? Do people actually
live here?
When it's just like...
We were there on, like, a Saturday, too.
Yeah. But it's like, it looked the same as if we were walking around Saskatoon.
Yeah, it felt like...
It's just like we...
Yeah, we said Rhode Island felt the most Canadian.
Yeah.
Right?
It was still American, though.
Oh,
you
yeah.
could tell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I watched Bleed for this again, and I was, like, looking at the like, landscape shots, and I'm like, have I been there?
Yeah. Probably. On our 30-minute tour. You've probably been everywhere.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I need to go to like the west, the western states again, because I remember liking that a lot more.
Yeah.
It's also like been a minute.
My mom was talking about going to Disney with her friends for her 40th.
Oh yeah.
Just for a weekend, and I'm like, I want to go on a roller coaster. I want to go to Universal Studios, and I want to see the ocean again.
No, I want to see the ocean. I just need to go somewhere hot.
Hey, it'll be hot here soon.
Yeah, I need an ocean though. Ugh, I need. I kind of slayed that.
No!
I was also looking at my story highlights, and I actually got like jump scared by the concert videos. I was like, oh my god, I forgot I did that.
I know, sometimes when I'm like bored or like overwhelmed, I'll just like look at them and be like,
I was once in the same space as Omar Apollo.
The petrified was each day. I wish I could do that so bad. Imagine a world like that. This is a riff off.
Exactly, because we're so good at
nothing to say. It's just like song lyrics.
Okay. Let me think of something to say.
Time out.
Oh, I was gonna say, without your hair, whenever you move your head, it looks so much faster than like in normal speed. You literally are. But like you turn your head and I'm like, that was in an eighth of a second.
I love how it looks, but if I try and take a mirror selfie and do this angle, I look like Timmy Thick.
Oh,
like genuinely.
Forgot about that one.
I have to wait on that. It's also like if I wear my glasses,
Sound.
then it
Makes it indent.
That's the sound of my hair.
That's the sound of. That's in a song too.
Sound of silence.
No, that's the sound of.
Reason for the
Teardrops in my guitar.
I thought it was
Let's talk about the Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber.
I hate that. I literally drafted an Instagram post that was just like, it was just all text. It was just like, shut up about Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. I don't care. Shut up about it. You have 5 minutes to get everything you want to say about it, and then I never want to hear about it ever again. That's like why I can't go on Instagram or TikTok anymore.
like that.
I don't care.
Also, like, why? Yeah. Also, why does anyone care? Justin and Hailey Bieber are married now.
Yeah.
And they actually could not care less. Move on, please.
And then, like, they, like, followed each other or something, and they have said, like, it's fine. Like, I don't care. And everyone is, like, mad at Selena Gomez for, like, doing that. I also, like, I literally stay as far away from it as possible, so I don't actually know the details,
I don't know what's
and
happening
I'm okay
either.
with that. I'm okay with just speaking on it, being like, this is stupid.
It is.
Because
they've said themselves it's stupid.
Yeah. Like, whatever.
They are grown adults. They're literally 30-year-old adults.
They're like, yeah. They are fine. They're all doing fine for themselves.
We're just going to go back into our hate social media rant again.
Yeah. I just... and the Gwyneth Paltrow court case.
What is...
I don't know. I don't care. I never want to see that shit ever again. I think it's over. I don't know. But, like, stop televising celebrity court cases. I don't care. Stop, like, making green screen TikTok videos...
like explaining
like a picture of Hailey Bieber and being like, so this is what happened today. I'm gonna throw my phone into the river.
The river. Take me to your river. I wanna go.
Those vocal warm-ups we did before the episode are really paying off.
But no, like every time I think about any sort of like YouTube shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, I'm like, this is the lowest point of human existence.
And it's the lowest point in my life every time I have to
Why can't I delete a single app? I like Instagram. I need to block the explore page.
I know. No, it's so frustrating. There was something else I was thinking about where it was like, I was actually so frustrated that I couldn't do something. And I was like, I need to learn how to code and just make my own app. It's like just... But it's just like, I wish I could just have some features from each thing. And just not have to see the other things, and I'd be so much happier.
Like, why are they all the same now? It makes it so much worse.
YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, I'm gonna
I
freak
forgot.
the fuck out. And Snapchat has one too.
No, I was gonna say, I forgot that Snapchat had.
Of course.
Like, Snapchat's actually, like, the worst thing that humans have ever come up with. And the fact that it's still, like, so commonly used frustrates me so much.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, so if I go to university, people are gonna, like, ask for my Snapchat again, and I'm gonna have to be like, what's Snapchat?
Be like, are you 20 years old?
Are you 13? Do you have a phone number yet?
Do you know what
Did you ask your mommy and daddy for a phone number yet? Give me your phone number. Like,
you're actually gonna have to ask people if their mommy and daddy got them stuff yet.
Yeah, I had my interview, and it was like,
oh, yeah, she did. Let me explain. You need to be embarrassed about this. Taryn, when she screenshotted her email about her interview, it said 12:15.
Vancouver PST. No. That's exactly what it said.
No, let me explain it. It said 12:15, and that's all I remembered. So I texted Taryn at 1 p.m. our time, and obviously, and I just go, "How was the interview?" And she goes, "No." She goes, "No, it's 12:15 Vancouver time, so 2:15 for us." And what I had done was I had texted you how the interview went, leaving a parking lot. So I had texted you, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna drive home now." I'm at a red light, and I see that you text me saying, "Oh, 2:15 our time," and I go, "Oh my god!" So I was literally texting and driving, being like, "No, Taryn, it's 1 hour behind." Like, that's right now. And she goes, what? Thank God I had texted that. It was like 1:03.
Yeah, it was it was 1 o'clock, and I was like, I had just got to my room to like start looking at my stuff, and so I made it on time, and it was fine. And they ended up being like 10 minutes late. Oh, but it's because the email said 12:15 Vancouver PST, so I looked up PST to CST. Because we're Central Time, and that's the easiest. It's easier than typing out Vancouver. And I was like, it would show like savings time, right? Maybe I was like, whatever. So then it said 2:15, and then I looked up Vancouver to Saskatoon, and then it said 1:15, and I was like, so why is this my fault?
Because there's Pacific Standard and there's Mountain. There's Alberta's like Mountain Time or Mountain Standard Time, and then it's Central Standard Time. That's us. So Alberta and us are the same time right now, but like if you looked up difference, it would say 1 hour because they're different time zones. But it's okay. How'd it go?
It was good. Because I missed an hour because I thought I had an extra hour. I didn't get to look at my actual application that I put in, so I just had to like from memory, and they were just like, so like describe this film that you. Because I had to, like, write an idea for a film, and they were like, so, like, what would the poster look like? And I was like, I actually don't remember what I wrote. But I remembered it enough, and everything that wasn't about my application, I slayed so hard just talking about myself. And then...
Did you plug?
I did not plug the podcast.
No! This is about me, too.
I thought they were going to ask about, like, what I do in my free time. Yeah. They were just like... Why choose this university? I had that written in my notes. I looked up the specific courses that I was interested in and said those, and they were writing it down. I was like,
oh, hell yeah.
And then they asked me about my application, and I was like, oh my god, this was months ago. But I don't think
said, why the fuck would you ask me that? Do I look like I know?
Ask me about myself, not about this thing.
Ask me about the time difference first.
Yeah. But I think it was fine, and I'm not worried about it because I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Because you've done it, and what's done is done.
If I don't get into both, it's fine. I have a plan for no matter what happens, so.
Perfect. She's prepared for what the universe is going to throw at her.
Mm-hmm. My head looks so small.
I have a big head, it's okay. You can't compare yourself. Yeah, you can't compare yourself to others. That is Slim Shady. That's the cover of 8 Mile.
I just watched that movie too. The thing about that movie is there's this character called I do kind of look like a ferret now, actually. I feel like a ferret.
Like her head moves. Oh, no.
It looks like red just from here.
It just looks orange because it's bleached.
Yeah, I've been using toner. I need better toner.
Are you trying to cast a spell on someone?
Maybe.
Okay, Rowan's done. We gotta wrap it up.
Okay, one more thing. About the 8 Mile thing. I'm making so many mouth noises. I'm so sorry. Why does drinking water like
make it worse? I know.
It's like not worth it. Anyways, in 8 Mile, there's this character named Cheddar Bob. I think his name is.
And now you want a Cheddar Bob?
No. His name is Cheddar Bob, and he like shoots himself in the he's like stupid, and he shoots himself in the leg by accident. That's like referenced in so many different things in like songs and stuff. And I love when I watch like a piece of media and then I notice it in other things, like songs I've been listening to for forever, and I'm like, I know what that means. Oh, I'm so cultured.
Taryn, there's like the sun can hit your head better, and it's like improving your like wavelengths, your brain.
It's like the way that like plants take
photosynthesize.
Yeah, I'm like, I can photosynthesize and metabolize at the same time.
Metabolize.
I even remember that word.
Hell yeah.
If that's the right word, I'm literally getting smarter. Guys, shave your head
for maximum brain power.
I shaved my head, and now I'm at where normal people are at.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Obsession of week? I actually have one this week. And it's literally always gonna be like a song or an album. But this week it is Circles album by Mac Miller. Specifically surf.
Like Megan Thee Stallion?
No. Specifically surf and woods and hand-me-downs.
Okay. Which one do you want me to link in the bio?
Surf.
Description. Surf? Okay, Surf by Mac Miller.
No. We try. And it's just so, like, it sounds so, like, spring music. Oh, yeah, spring albums that I've listened to. Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves, Circles by Mac Miller, and Ivory by Omar Apollo. They're very spring vibes.
Ivory is very spring, especially because it came out
in spring. And Waiting on You is just, like,
is very spring.
The sun is rising earlier in the day.
That's like us getting to Laura Lee's car in the parking lot and going to...
And then, like, some Remy Wolf songs, like, tease the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when it's actually gonna be nice out, Juno by Remy Wolf is gonna be bumping.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Jumping.
No, because, I listened to it a lot more in the fall because we were going to the concert, but that her music is so summery.
It's just so fun.
It's not any season.
Let's talk about all season tires. More like all season. Oh my god. Speaking of all season tires, that's what my Fila's are to me.
Yeah.
And I think Kasha gave me her New Balances that she got last year that are too small for her. And now I'm gonna be wearing them. So bye Fila's.
With the change of the seasons, they're being retired.
Okay.
My obsession of the week is Mexican food, specifically tacos. Ever since we went to Las Margaritas in Vancouver, I have literally been craving just like flour tortilla, meat, cilantro, and lime.
Yep.
That's all I want. And I made my family get quesada, but they don't really have it was good. I made mine way too spicy. It was good, but it didn't fulfill my hunger. But Rowan's finally free, so we're going to Las Palapas right after this, and I'm gonna get my freaking fix of margarita on the rocks and tacos. I'm so excited. My mouth is watering so much right now.
And we're going there literally right
now.
Okay.
So,
was this 17th episode?
Yeah. 1738.
What was the little dance that Carson would always do? Where you moved your foot and you
He did a lot of dances. He did the one where you
the. Oh yeah,
that one.
He was just our dancing king.
Okay, that was episode 17. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Ow. Oh.
Oh my god! This is our new podcast producer.